Hi, I'm Kayla, 24.
I'm Matt, I'm 33. We're from Fort Worth, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
The ordering pizza, the insomnia cookies.
That's going out to eat.
That's eating out.
We had video rentals. We had video game stuff. We had City Smokes. We had WSS shoes. And we had a lot of Temu. I didn't even know it was possible to spend $224 on Temu. That must be the entire store.
I am the Temu user using the
Okay.
allowance that I'm given.
The allowance. This is so confusing. Listen, why is one being treated like an infant? You already put an infant inside of her. Why are we still treating her like one? I don't get it. And listen, maybe she would be a complete up if she was given all the access and freedom. I guess, like maybe. But isn't not just a weird relationship that we have here? At least on the side of money, it's weird to me.
It's pretty great other than money. And money is the hard part.
It's one of the leading causes of divorce, so it's probably something we should take care of. Is it not weird?
It's irritating. It's uncomfortable. For me, even have that thought process and be okay with it. I'm just not realizing it's not comfortable to do that at all.
But even still, you say I don't have I break easy or something. Like you break $1,000 easy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Then what is the point? Why not work together then? If executive action is clearly not working.
Yeah, we should.
I want to know self-assessed. We're going to jump into the money right now. I want to know self-assessed. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. On go, I want you guys to give me your household financial scores at the same time. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you guys think your household is? 3, 2, 1.
0.
1.
Okay, so we both think we're pretty low. And, feels about accurate. So I'll spend $1,000 on bullshit. If you guys want your Hammer financial score, it's free. Link in the description below. If you guys want to come on the show, come on. I got a screechy little voice, and I will direct it into your direction. Go to calebhammer.com/apply. American Credit Acceptance. What am I looking at here?
That is the car loan we got about 2
Car
months ago.
to replace the
stolen truck. Yes, sir.
stolen truck.
Mm-hmm.
Police report and everything?
Yes.
Nothing came of it?
Nothing's come up of it.
Okay.
I keep checking.
Did we get proper insurance to cover it this time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the car?
The car is a 2011 Toyota Highlander.
We owe, well, what do we owe? What's the balance on here?
Should be around 19,000 something and change. 19,000 and a couple hundreds.
19,000 and a couple hundreds. I'll say 19,500. Mm-hmm. We have a minimum monthly payment, $521, which is not insignificant. Luckily, with your income, it's better now with your income together. But when it was just you, that's an expensive car payment when it was just you at your lower income.
Yep.
When did we get this again? Remind me.
Last month.
Okay. What's the interest rate? I don't see.
It is 24.7%.
Oh, for sake, that's a credit card. That's a credit card. Who do you get to put? Oh, the American Credit Acceptance? I mean, if you go to a place called American Credit Acceptance, no it's going to be. Guys, what's our credit scores?
Mine's 611.
Okay, I don't think you need a. Well, 611 is not great, but 24% in you?
Well, the low score is like 575. The high is 611.
Anytime I look up my credit score, it says I don't have one because I've never had a credit card.
Oh, that's new for the show. You're exactly where Dave wants you.
Who's Dave?
Dave Ramsey, I'm assuming.
He wants everyone to get to a place of no credit score. That helped.
Everything just says I don't have enough information to have credit because I've never done anything.
Exactly. I want you to open up the Fizz card now. It's a debit card that helps build your credit. You open up the Fizz card.
Okay.
Yeah, you've heard about it. You've probably heard about it from me.
Is that the card you fill in previously and spend whatever you fill in?
This one acts like a debit card. Mm-hmm. So I want you to go ahead and do it. It's in our resources section. Okay. You've never used credit? You never had a credit card? Why? Because you've always been with him? Because essentially since you turned 18, you're like with this dude. So it's like you've never had to...
I didn't want to screw up my credit, and I've seen too many people.
Good, but also not having credit is screwed up credit.
Yeah, but...
You can't qualify for a single thing in your life. So it's just you on the loan then?
Yes, sir. Just me.
Why did we accept this as our reality? Why did we not shop around? You can apply for multiple...
We did shop around, and
shop around?
My initial idea was to get a cash car, something that's around.
Good idea.
Yeah, that was my idea at first, and then the stuff that I kept pulling up was a lemon, was a bad this, bad that, and
Try not to hitting the table. I know lemons are angry, but
we wanted something safe for our child.
Okay, what you think cars that were made before 2011 were the most dangerous construction?
No.
Okay, you think things that aren't a massive SUV are just gonna get crushed?
We did find a Honda CR-V on the same lot. They believe it was a 2008 with like 171,000 miles. It had a couple of wrecks on the history, but it looked and sounded sound.
Listen, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm sure when you're going out there, it's hard to find a car, and there's lots of competition in a large city. You get more choices, but there's a lot of more people getting cars, and it never fully recovered pre-pandemic, and we are approaching a better place, but it's still taking a while. The thing is, even you don't put in the hard work. You don't take a car and get it checked out by a mechanic you trust. Like, hey, will this just last me a long while without having to put a bunch of money into it? And then will this keep me and my family safe? Those are the things we care about. If we don't go and do that, and we don't put in a little bit of work, we end up with a 25% interest rate on a car. Between looking for a car and getting this car, did you get this car? Be honest.
Lost the truck in March, got this car.
When did you start looking? The day you lost it?
No.
Actually, looking was a couple months afterwards.
Okay, so how long between starting looking and getting this car did you get this car?
About a month.
A month.
It's not horrendous.
About a month or so.
It's what
Did you take any cars to a mechanic?
No, not. Well, actually, we had one prospect. My parents-in-law, they had a Ford Expedition with like 280,000 miles on it. It was running sound.
That's a lot,
Other than the fact that every time it rained, it would leak into where the spark plugs are.
We're probably not doing that. Okay.
Right, which is why we didn't.
Now, the place that you applied for a loan, okay, let's say we have to get a $20,000 car. Mm-hmm. Was this through the dealership?
Yes.
Why didn't we try to go outside with like our credit union or something? Did you apply to different loans?
No, I went.
Why didn't you apply to multiple loans? You can apply to multiple loans.
I just went straight to the dealership, found a Toyota.
And they're like, here's 25% to fucking destroy you. And the look she's giving you right now. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Because this is
she asked for something
scary.
shiny, and I found it.
This would scare me.
I don't know much about cars, so in my opinion, he should have known enough to
hold on.
apply.
Well, do you know enough? Like what? Just like
he's had two previous cars from dealerships, so by now.
Okay, listen, I've had like 10 cars because I used to get just beaters upon beaters when I was in college and couldn't afford anything. That doesn't mean I know anything about cars.
I've never had a car from a dealership, so I don't know how any of it works.
What does that have to be from a dealership? I'm so confused. Oh, you mean going through the process of buying at a dealership? Okay, not like how good a car is or the loan.
Yeah, I've never gone through a dealership, so I don't know the process, and he's going
I do have this magical solution. If you don't know how things are, we're on a platform where you can just ask, how does this work? And people will show you. I'm confused. I feel like we just don't have an excuse anymore in this world for like basic things like that. We really don't. You can learn everything. GPT can tell you for free. We really just don't have an excuse for basic things like that.
Is ChatGPT that AI that tells you stuff?
Yes. Including you as well, walking in and getting like this.
What is ChatGPT? It's like you just ask it a question and answer
yes.
off of
Maybe
the web
we
or
should
something?
stay on the
It
topic.
searches sources. It searches sources. I tell it to search sources when I do it.
Okay.
There's really no excuse. Well, why? Why did you not think of any other loan? You just trusted the dealership, though?
I think at the time was just desperate to get it done. Might have been that combined
Ease and quick,
pressure.
that's how they get you, and we're okay with that. And if the mindset like that's going to f us for the rest of our life, the ease to get it done makes us borrow against our retirement to get the we lost that we want.
I was desperate at the time. I was receiving pressure on all ends, and pressure from her to get it done, and pressure from our in-laws to get out, so we could, move on about our lives and be a normal family.
You currently have
some pressure.
You currently have face. So
well, no, not pressure from her parents. No, I said that wrong.
No. She's giving you face.
No,
she's
pressure
serving
from
face
her,
towards
and
you.
then more of like, we just wanted to be on.
Okay. Do you disagree? Because I'm looking at this.
He gave more pressure on himself than anything because we needed a vehicle in order to take our child.
How'd you guys meet?
You want to start that?
We met at his birthday out at a lake.
Why were you there?
I went with a friend and met him. And then we went to a popular bar afterwards.
Together? Mm-hmm. He asked you out at his birthday?
No, we were just kind of there as acquaintances.
At the
friend,
bar?
A friend of a friend, sort of thing. We went to a lake, hung out there, like we drank some beers, whatever. Then we drove later that night to the bar and just...
Together? Or with the friends?
Oh, no, we were in separate vehicles, obviously, but we met at the same place.
All the friends or just you two?
No, all the friends.
Oh, okay.
The
that
four
makes
of
so
us.
much more sense. Okay. And then you're like, it's my birthday, me?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a one-night stand, but see how that went.
There I am.
What is the term length?
72 months.
This is how we want to raise a kid with this. With this. This kind of debt. This is what they want to grow up in. I was raised in this kind of debt. It is not great. That kid will grow up to see people around them getting a lot of things and living different kind of lives.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to give it.
Well,
You were the one that signed. I wasn't even there at the dealership to read anything.
That's just a lot of pressure. I was trying to get it done. And yeah, I should have done more research, but...
We can get pressure for a lot of different things. If you make a stupid choice, in the end, it's still a stupid choice whether or not there's pressure. I don't know. Okay.
I was just trying to get it done.
Just got it. What am I looking at here? Well, what is all this stuff? Okay, so this must be the car on this statement. Department of Ed. Okay, so wait. What do we have in terms of student loans?
Yes, sir.
Student loan, 45,542? From who?
From me.
Okay, did you ever go to school?
No.
Did you want to go to school? Do you want to go to school? What do you want to do?
I want to stay home and take care of the children, and I'd like
Children?
I want in the very far future.
But it's not now.
How
No.
far exactly?
I don't know when we're ready. When I'm
When
ready.
are you ready? Financially, I don't know if you're ready for this one.
I'm not
when are
even
you ready?
ready physically, so.
Huh?
I'm not even ready physically, so.
Recovering
don't
from the
know.
previous birth.
Bad birth?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, she had to be induced. It was... I mean, he's here. He's healthy, but she had to be induced.
Healing was just really hard for me. I want to do a remote job. I want to work from home so that I don't have to pay somebody to watch the kids.
Okay,
Future
let me get the
kids.
course career certification from you.
Okay.
I recommend maybe like the customer service or accounting one for like that, but go through their free program that anyone can do that attaches you to a certification that will like match you with a good career. Do that, and then we'll pay for the full one, okay?
All right.
So do that, go through that. Also, you guys just need to go through our budgeting program together. Go through it together, take the quiz. Same with the new debt class. Go through it together, take the quizzes so you guys are on the same page about debt. What is good debt? What is bad debt? How to get out of bad debt? How to utilize debt in a good way? How to
Keyword
budget? How to follow the budget? You guys will make the budget together. You'll take the quizzes together. Are you willing to go through this together? Both of them. Yeah?
Yes.
And then
Together.
Together. Not individually, and then you'll take the investing class as well,
That was
which I
nice.
highly recommend, and it will tell you not to do what you've done. By the way, all three classes are bundled together for 25% off. Check them out. Okay, so the student loans are $45,542. What did you get? What was your degree? When did you get it? Where'd you go?
I didn't finish, but my intention at the time was to get a 4 years bachelor
From?
in criminal justice from UNT in Arlington.
This was
UTR.
expensive.
Yep.
How many years were you there?
About 3 years.
Okay. Were you in state?
Yes. I took. All
Did
the
you borrow
extras.
this for apartments and stuff too?
Yeah, at the time I was.
Yeah, there it is.
I
So
was
are you
just
making
full-time
payments?
student. At the moment, it's in forbearance, $0 a month.
Why?
But I believe it picks up next month.
For what? What's the forbearance? You requested a specific forbearance?
I actually didn't request it.
Well, what is it?
It's
Did you get yourself on a payment plan of income-based repayment, even though you guys, now don't make a terrible income?
yeah. At the time, the income was very low, so they gave me
You
zero.
you were on an
Yes.
income-based repayment. Okay.
Yes.
A lot of that is on pause right now because it's been challenged in court. So you might get it, you might not. I don't know. Payments will probably start. What will your payment be? Do you know? Did it say?
Add them all up, each individual one. It showed the start date and end date, and it was $488 a month for everything. For
That doesn't
10
sound like
for
income
10
based. That
years.
sounds about right. 10 years. That's traditional payment. Why is it in?
But it hasn't started yet. It's supposed to start next
No,
year.
I get that. Well, when was school done?
School's done.
Or when was the last time you were in school?
Well,
5
before
years
me.
ago, 6 years ago.
Okay. You may have done. I don't have the statement, so I can't see what you did. But no, that's a traditional payment plan. It sounds like. Okay. Do you know what the interest rates are along these?
They all say 0, but the statutory
'cause they're on-
ones say like 4, 8, 5. Yeah. I've seen those numbers.
That sounds about right. Credit collection service of what? What was collection charge off? What? 473 for what?
I couldn't tell you.
When were things going into collections?
That was.
Will someone pull up their Credit Karma for me? Because this is, I don't know what the this is. There's no information on this thing you guys gave us.
I tried that. That was a big mess. But I have Experian, which shows all that.
Fine, I'll try to navigate. I haven't used it.
I can help you navigate it because I've been trying to figure it out for him.
Yeah, it's right there. It's loading up. Well, this is for my banking app, and then this is the Experian with more details.
There's so much here. For sake, God. Oh, for sake.
None of that's mine, by the way.
Yep.
I know, you have no debt. Your credit's 0. You can't qualify for like a mortgage. How are you going to get a mortgage, buddy? No way your credit score is any better than when you qualified for this loan.
Yeah,
if anything, it just brought it down because your credit age is less.
That's why I want to save as fast as possible and get all this done
Saving?
quickly.
What are you going to, what's saving?
We'll save and pay off debt.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because Fort Worth, you're not going to save to get a house in cash. Collections, credit collections, Allstate. Why didn't we pay Allstate?
That was an insurance provider that was charging us a crazy amount, and I paid my bill, and they think I didn't, and so I just left it alone.
What the does that mean? You paid your bill, but they think you didn't?
They're telling me I owe more, and I was like, I know I didn't. And I was.
And you're willing to not be able to, you're willing to get a 25% interest rate to not pay one time $473, even if you got, isn't that worth saving thousands?
Yep. And at the time, I just didn't care. And
well, you could still do it now. You could have done it a few months ago.
I know.
When was at the time? When was this?
3 years ago, right around the time you and I moved to Bridgeport.
This has been 3 years. Okay, Ambit Energy. Did they get charged as well? Something you already paid? Little Ambit Energy?
Most of that is ancient history. Yeah, most.
Cool. What happened?
Man, I couldn't tell. It's been such a long time. I think I was living on my own while trying to finish out my senior year in high school.
No, it wouldn't be on your credit, buddy.
Well, it was I'm trying to think.
If it was a long time ago, it wouldn't be on your credit. It falls off in like 7 years.
So at least 6 years ago is when that happened. Then by that.
Was it with your ex-wife?
Yes. Oh no. Yeah. No.
You have an ex-wife.
Yes, I have an ex-wife. Yeah.
Okay. Was there kids there?
No. Thank God. Thank God.
Any alimony or anything?
No, sir. Nope. Nothing there. It was not a fun breakup, but it was clean.
Fair. This is weird.
There would be times she should go to the grocery store wanting like $400, whether it was needs or not. It freaked me out. And so then at that point, I just made a decision to cut it off.
$400 was not being given to me.
Do you feel like you're being controlled?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you feel like a wife in this relationship?
Most of the time I feel like a daughter, and I've told him this.
How does it feel to be treated like an infant in your relationship?
I think that's part of the reason I wanted to come on here, because it is getting to that boiling point.